Yeah. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
Tiger Swamp. Hey, 73. Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Duvernay with the grab.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
63.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. And the Jets have a first down.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Miami. Alpha. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Third and long for Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Call up Yeti. Hey, easy, 63. Call up Yeti. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt to punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Here's 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this across midfield. Brought down. Following a pickup of 5. Out of the shotgun, Levis. On target, got it to McClure. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Levis. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Tiger Hornet.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
63. Call up Yeti. Call up Yeti. Hey. Hey. Call up Yeti. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Alpha. Call up Yeti. Call up Yeti. Hey, 73, 70. Go Silver, ready? Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Like 54, like 54.
His drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds. They mark him up near the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Broncos. Bateman is the motion man. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Levis to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
18 yards on the connection. Good for a Denver first down. Handoff here, up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Levis. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here's Levis. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5.
Down, 49 Lingo. And 24 Lingo. Second and key.
Levis to throw. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
First and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. 73. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Lifeline 4. Odd. Lifeline 4.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Good, set. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Hey, easy, 63, 60. Yeti. No touch.
Now it's Hurts. He connects with St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Hey, 73. There. Michael Hornet. Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Good, set. Hey. Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
No touch. Hey, Kyle left Yeti. Hey! Kyle left Yeti. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Jets. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. Strong. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Levis. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Like 49.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. They'll run on 2nd down. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Matt Milano there to stop him. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Levis to throw. This is intercepted. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Levis. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Bateman is the motion man. Now this looks like a design run. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. On 2nd down, Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
63. No touch. Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the left side, caught by Lamb.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Jets will now make it an 11-point game. It's 17-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Right 13. Hey, back. Here. Back.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
on second down. Levis. Open man downfield. It's Hockenson.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Handle.
Bateman is the motion man. They'll go with a counter on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Now Levis. That one intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Hold on. Hold on.
To throw is Levis. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Broncos 6.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Second down and 3.
Great. Set. Call up Yeti.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
73. 73. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Trey McBride, touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's McLaurin open on the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and third down coming up.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Third and a yard.
Here we go, Shaq.
Bateman is the motion man. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12.
19, Tiger, 19.
And the Broncos first down.
He'll drop to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Here's a designed run. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
Now, this looks like a design run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl. We're throwing the ball this close to the goal line, ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Great, set.
A tight end in motion now.
Hey, easy, 63. No,
Al give on the ground, and he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
great, set. No,
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That one good for 29. Here's first and 10.
No,
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A pistol snap back to Hurts. So 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and long.
Great, set. Silver, set. Hey! 73, 79. Tiger Hornet, crowd left Yeti. 63, crowd left Yeti. Delta.
Hurts working in the pistol. Duvernay with the grab. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They move to 1-0, getting the victory. to begin the new campaign. So that'll just